See this little sign up key when you go to Stockfuse? You click it and you sign up. Use your UTOR ID as your username. And then your email address, you have to use your @mail.utoronto email address. It'll let you register for Stockfuse, but you won't be able to register for this competition game. I started typing in CHI, and then here's the list. So I could just go down and I'm looking for the one that I'm looking for, right? So here it is, Chipotle. Great. All right, so I put it in, there you go. And here it gives me some very interesting information. And one of the most important things you have to know is I can't actually enact this trade right now because the markets are closed. So depending on the stock that you're trading, depending on the time of day, you're going to see information here below the ticker letting you know the current status of the market, so you know if you're putting a trade in, which you can, it just won't get enacted until the next day when the market's open if it's not participating in aftermarket trading and if the markets are closed. You can buy as many shares as you want, but you only have $100,000. Everybody with me so far, right? Okay, so the transaction cost of this order is expected to be 2 cents per share. This is something else that you have to remember. Trading is not free, but the real competition takes place here. Your investment thesis. Why? Why are you doing what you're doing? And this should be the question you ask yourself before you do anything, really. But most importantly, when you're spending money. And you click on sign up and you fill out all this information here. Again, use the same username that you used for Stockfuse, okay? In here, and so here's the thing. So before I go any further, I'm like, here's my reasoning for this trade. So I'm not going to retype this. I'm just going to go back into Stockfuse and I'm going to go here and I'm just going to paste it in there. That's all I'm asking you to do, okay, for in here, because you'll have done your recommendations in Invest. You just take that thought, pop it in here for your rationale into Stockfuse, and then we go place order. And that's it. But what I'm hoping happens is that by the end of this competition, when I look at his comments, his reasoning evolves and changes and becomes more sophisticated as you become comfortable with trying to figure out, how do I determine what makes a good trade or a bad trade? At the bottom here, you've got a whole bunch of different tags, and this is an important part because you have to tag. The tagging scheme for Invest is critical to your recommendation. So if I'm talking about they have some really awesome food, right? I could say I'm doing this is personal info. You know what, I really like their food. I'm like, okay, I'm like, I don't know, I'm 68% or 67.5% certain that my buy recommendation is appropriate, and my expected exit price, you have to put this with all of your positions. Confirm and submit. Boom, done. And so there it is. When you're talking about this competition and bragging about how awesome you're doing, I want you to tag your tweets and your Facebook posts and so on with these hashtags.